Printer paper 9533 Charlie 62. That's copy.
Aircraft, aircraft 33196
Cleared an 88.
Delta Oda ground, good day. Copy that 2402, clear to push, spot 10 for Delta Alpha. Copy that 96, clear to repo on the outer for 24. Guys, A7 spot 5 and take spot 6 over the ground.
Cyrus 30. 73 and Bravo 47, we'll find out what's happening. I'm going to find out what's happening. One moment, please. 322, reposition approved, Bravo 34 to Hearthstone 86, advise and securing your fuel on board.
Republic Jet Center, good afternoon, Gulfstream 394 Alpha Kilo. We are inbound, coming in empty, 20 minutes out, and we'll see you shortly.
Right, yeah, 16, just give way to company on the tow, they're exiting stocks, then you quit and stock on the outer gate.
Alright. I need to figure out what kind of fuel I need for this trip.
2324.
So, looks like
Bravo 36 your gate, it's available.
takeoff fuel's about 1,200 pounds. So it's 184 gallons.
Copy that. It's going to be repositioned off the gate. We'll remind Ram to hook up ground power ASAP.
184.
Bravo 36, 2324 is on the ground in up APU, needs ground power A. As soon as he blocks in, Bravo 36 in up APU.
So 184 times 6.5 is 1196. Takeoff fuel is 1240, so that's good enough. Good enough.
986, bring it in Delta 24.
So we are at Frankfurt, where it's raining a little bit. I'm going to file this flight plan while I'm thinking of it. I have no idea. I've only flown, I don't think I've ever flown in Germany, at least not online. So, I'm new to this airspace. Thank you. So I'm going to file that. I don't know how accurate that's going to be. We are slant Gulf. We're going to depart at 20 Zulu. We're going to Hanover from Frankfurt. File. EDDF, EDDV, I think, yes. Copy that in there. So that's weird looking airspace to me. Look at that, it's so weird. It's gonna be fun though. Plus we're doing it at night. So let me put that back to that. All right, let's hop in the plane and we will pick up the GBU and we'll close that for a second. And connect as November, and we are in a EA 50. So we're connected to the network. So let's see what. Let me get rid of that. Let's see what Fantastic says about ATC. Actually, that's not going to. EDDF. All right. That's weird. Alright, so I am at EDDF. So, looks like there is a bunch of controllers here. We got a ground 121.75.
Frankfurt ground, good evening.
And a
Lufthansa
tower
Cargo
119.9.
November 11.
Tower.
Lufthansa Cargo 8187 Frankfurt apron, hello. Taxi to stand Foxtrot 212 via November 14. Taxi standard Foxtrot 212 via November 14. Lufthansa Cargo 8187.
Lots of traffic around here. Lots of traffic. It's a cool looking airport. It's definitely raining. There comes someone landing right now. Picked a busy airport. During the afternoon, during the day, and in the States where there's no Vatsim traffic, you can go to the UK or anywhere overseas and find Vatsim. So I downloaded Germany and England for X-Plane and decided to do something different today since we have ATC. All right, let's turn on the nav lights. And we are at EDDF, Frankfurt Airport. There we are. All right. So I think I'm on ground, right? 2175. Do they have ATIS here? 118.02.
Runway 25 right, runway is in use 1825 center, 25 left and 25 right, transition level 70. Wind 180 degrees 6 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers, clouds. Few clouds at 2500 feet. Temperature 9. Dew point 8 QNH 1003 trend. No significant change, birds observed in vicinity of runway 18 Frankfurt, information Oscar. Out. Frankfurt, information Oscar. Met report time 1920, expect ILS approach runway 25 left or ILSY approach runway 25 right, runway is in use 1825 center, 25 left and 25 right, transition level 70. Wind 180 degrees 6 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers, clouds. Few clouds at 2500 feet. Temperature 9. Dew point 8 QNH 1003 trend. No significant change, birds observed in vicinity of runway 18 Frankfurt, information Oscar. Out. Frankfurt, information Oscar.
All right.
Frankfurt Alpha, Lufthansa 57 Alpha. Lufthansa 57 Alpha, Frankfurt apron, hello. Taxi 28 Bravo 44 via Lima and November 3. Taxi to gate Bravo 44 via Lima, November 3.
Trying to find this QNH altimeter. Oh wait, I think I might have found. I have a cheat sheet to figure out what the altimeter is. So it looks like 1000. Actually, I can look at. It's 2962. And altitude here is 364, so that matches. Good evening, Frankfurt ground, Eclipse 1399er at the South GA ramp, current with Oscar. Request IFR Hanover.
Last station calling, say call sign again, please.
It's Eclipse 1399er.
Eclipse 1399er, Frankfurt apron, good evening. You are cleared to destination Hamburg, correction destination Hannover, via Maroon 6 Mike departure, flight plan route, climb flight level 70, and squawk 1000.
Alright, give me a second for readback 1399, be right back with you. I'm trying to find the SID, so something M6. MAR M6? Marin M6, okay. MUR.
Eclipse 1399er, Frankfurt apron, you're cleared via the Maroon 5 Foxtrot departure out of runway 25 left. That's shorter taxi.
Roger, it's going to be the Maran 5F departure for 25 left. Climb maintains flight level 700 and squawk 1000, 1399er.
Eclipse 1399er, sorry for that, and initial climb is 5,000 feet for the Maroon 5 Foxtrot departure. Read back correct, set squawk 1000 and contact me when ready to taxi.
Be the Maroon 5 Foxtrot departure and initial altitude 5,000, squawk 1,000, and I'll contact you for taxi 1399. Thanks. This is so different, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, Maroon 5F, so
Delta Echo Bravo Echo Victor Frankfurt Rollkontrolle, guten Abend.
that looks...
Delta Echo Bravo Echo Victor Cessna 172 am Abstellplatz für allgemeine Luftfahrt, VFR über Sierra nach Mannheim, bitte rollen.
I think the Maroon 5F
Delta
is...
Echo Victor.
Yeah, that's what I filed.
25, alle 25 und 18, Kunha 1003.
So...
Kunha 1003, Delta Echo Bravo Echo Victor.
I'm going to download this flight plan.
Apron, Scandinavian 3671, with you holding short Lima.
Download.
Delta Echo Victor, Kontakt, rufen Sie den Turm auf 119,9, schönen Flug noch, ciao.
119,9, Delta Echo Bravo Echo Victor, danke, ciao.
Scandinavian 3671, Frankfurt apron, good day.
It's cool that they speak German too,
Alpha
right?
36 via Lima,
All right,
November 8, November 7.
Text to Alpha 36, Lima, November 8 and November 7, Scandinavian 3671.
Lieutenant Zach Cargo 8187 on the gates. Just want to say thank you for the just
do flight plan. Let's do import. And we'll throw that up there. See if these waypoints are accurate. Might have to add a departure to make the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to add a departure, so flight plan, load departure, it's 25 left.
Schönen Abend noch, ciao.
And it's the what is this thing called? Moron. It's fitting. Moron 5F. Alright, so is that right? To Marlin. To Moron. To Omar. Let's see if this is right. M. Five. So we got Moron 235. DF 132. Where are these waypoints? That makes Tabam, Liski, and then Moron, and then Omar. Alright, well that looks right. And then Marlin Omar, and then there's a WRB. So that is all part of a airway, which that's correct. And then the WhatsApp. Is that from? Let me check out that arrival real quick.
Frankfurt, apron Scandinavian 3671 at the gate. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Alright, I'll leave the arrival empty. So I think I'm set. N850. I think that's right. Yep. Alright. So I think they don't actually assign stars over here. I don't think they assign stars until you're in the air. Alright, so squawk. 1,000. We are clear to 5,000, 1,200. 25, 0.
Frankfurt Rollkontrolle, Delta Echo Charlie Romeo Romeo, schönen guten Abend.
I have no idea what he said.
Delta Echo Charlie Romeo Romeo Frankfurt Rollkontrolle, guten Abend.
Delta Echo Charlie Romeo Romeo, eine Cessna 172, Parkplatz der Allgemeinen Luftfahrt, VFA über November für einen Lokalflug, Information Oscar an Bord, erbitte Rollinformation.
Delta Romeo Romeo, aktive Pisten alle 2518, QNH 1003.
185 gallons, that should be right. That is. All right.
Aktive Pisten 2518, QNH 1003, Delta Romeo Romeo.
Let's do beacon light on. Let everybody know we're going to be kicking on these engines. And then we'll see about getting out of here. Engine start, switch on. There is a lot of people flying around this area. I might have to keep the scenery installed so I can fly over here and hear the other languages. It's cool. All right, so let's do engine 1. Yeah, there is a lot of airplanes here. 119.9. All right, so we got. Let's set the pressure. All that's working.
Frankfurt Rollkontrolle, Delta Romeo Romeo, erbitte Rollinformation.
Yeah, don't know what he said either.
Delta Romeo Romeo, Frankfurt Rollkontrolle, rufen Sie den Turm 119,9.
Rufe den Turm 119,9, Delta Romeo Romeo.
Let's do flaps to take off. This is cool. Listening to all these German-speaking folk. Gizmo, where are you, buddy? I'm flying in your native country. Taxi lights. Taxi lights on. And I believe let's get ATIS.
No significant change, birds of
Frankfurt ground, good evening, Cafe 1805 on stand, Foxtrot 234, information Oscar on board is 747, request airback clearance to Milan Malpensa,
report
please.
time 1920, expect ILS approach runway 25 left or ILS Y approach runway 25 right runway use 1825 center 25 left 25 right transition level 70. Wind 180 degrees 6 knots.
My apologies, we'll send that through now. Cafe 1805.
Few clouds at 2500 feet. Temperature 9. Dew point 8 QNH 1003 trend. No significant change, birds observed in vicinity of runway 18 Frankfurt information Oscar. Out. Frankfurt information Oscar. Met report time 1920, expect ILS approach runway 2.
Alright, it's information Oscar, which means absolutely nothing has changed. Where's an entrance? So the entrance is to my right by those people down there. All right. That's why they're all hanging out down here, because that's where the entrance is to the taxiway. This airport looks pretty cool. I like the lights. I guess I'm gonna need to be on the short of, I guess Sierra 2-3 or something. I don't know. Guess we'll figure it out here in a second. Frankfurt ground, Eclipse 1399er, the south GA ramp current with Oscar rated a taxi.
November 13, correction, Eclipse 1399er, contact Frankfurt Tower 119.9er, bye-bye.
Over to tower 119.9er, 1399, see ya. That's odd.
Moin, Friese 224.
Friese 224, Frankfurt Turm, Gude,
I don't know what departure is.
Ich stehe noch in Egelsbach.
Lights, nighttime. Yeah, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Very local time.
Friese 224, verstanden. Fliegen Sie in die Kontrollzone über Lima, kreisen Sie südlich des Platzes.
Let me see what.
Fliege in die Kontrollzone über Lima und kreise südlich des Platzes. Friese 224.
Delta Echo Bravo Echo Victor Sierra in 1400 Fuß. Delta Echo Victor verlassen der Frequenz genehmigt. Guten Flug. Verlassen die Frequenz Delta Echo Bravo Echo Victor. Danke, ciao.
Frankfurt Tower, November 1399, South General Aviation ramp current with Oscar rated taxi to 25 left.
November 1399, Frankfurt Tower, Gude, are you able for intersection Romeo 11?
Friese 64, Position Lima, Flughöhe 1400 Fuß.
Friese 64, verstanden. Kreisen Sie südlich des Platzes und melden Sie nochmal Absichten.
Kreise südlich des Platzes, Friese 64 zur Landung.
Friese 64, fliegen Sie in den Endanflug, Piste 25 links.
Fliege Endanflug, Piste 25 links, Friese 64.
So, Friese 20 hält vor Sierra 23.
Friese 210, rufen Sie Frankfurt Rollkontrolle auf 121,75.
Rufe Frankfurt Rollkontrolle auf 12175. Ja.
Delta Romeo Romeo, Wind 180 Grad, 8 Knoten, Piste 25 links, startfrei. Dann fliegen Sie in die Platzrunde, Piste 25 links.
Piste 25 links, Startfreigabe, drehe links in die Platzrunde nach dem Start.
Friese 64, fliegen Sie Vollkreis rechts.
Vollkreis rechts, Friese 64.
Friese 224, Lima 1300 Fuß.
Friese 224, verstanden. Melden Sie Absichten?
Ich halte erstmal südlich des Platzes und dann wollte ich landen. Friese 224.
Friese 224, verstanden. Kreisen Sie südlich des Platzes.
Ich kreise südlich des Platzes, Friese 224.
November 4,
Thanks for the
Sierra,
bits,
contact
or
Frankfurt apron on 121.75,
the cheer.
bye-bye.
I just noticed that, Noel. Thank you.
1.75, November 4, XP11, Sierra, bis gleich.
Frankfurt Tower, November 48, Kilo Mike, Beach Baron 58, Info Oscar. Von Stuttgart kommend, momentan Höhe Mannheim, Orbital Landung.
November 48, Kilo Mike, Frankfurt Turm, Bude, fliegen Sie in die Kontrollzone über Lima, dann kreisen Sie südlich des Platzes.
Fliege in die Kontrollzone über Lima, kreise dann südlich des Platzes, November 48, Kilo Mike.
Frankfurt Tower, November 1399, holding at Romeo 11.
November 1399, taxi, hold position please.
Holding position 1399.
Friese 64, Wind 180 Grad, 8 Knoten, Piste 25 links, Landung frei.
Piste 25, Landung 25 links, Landung frei, Friese 64.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Friese 224, fliegen Sie in den Gegenanflug, Piste 25 links.
Fliege in den Gegenanflug, Piste 25 links, Friese 224.
Delta Romeo Romeo, Transponder Modus Charlie bitte.
Transponder Mode Charlie, Delta Romeo Romeo.
Frankfurt Tower, Friese for good evening, sir.
Friese for Frankfurt Tower, Gude.
Friese for Cessna 172, VFR flight to Frankfurt, now 10 miles northeast of November, requesting entering new control zone over November for some traffic pattern and landing in Frankfurt.
Friese 44, Roger, entity control zone via November, active runways all 25 and 18, QNH 1004.
QNH 1004, all active runways all 25.
Gizmo, hey buddy.
18, entering
I'm in your hometown. Flying out of Frankfurt on Vatsim.
Taxi to holding point, runway
We're heading to Hannover. Figure this would be a pretty cool surprise for you. You can tell me what they're saying.
Lange Landung genehmigt, Friese 64.
Just holding here, waiting like the taxi or something.
Delta Romeo Romeo, Gegenabflug, Piste 25 links.
Delta Romeo Romeo, fliegen Sie vollkreis rechts.
This is like 400 kilometers away from where you are. Well, that's pretty, I mean, it's a lot closer than when I usually fly.
Fliege vollkreis rechts, Delta Romeo Romeo.
I'm just waiting for this guy to give me taxi instructions. He told me to hold here. I don't understand why. Plus the ground control. The ground control told me to switch to tower even before I was holding short the runway, so now I'm just like stuck here. Doing plane watching.
Friese 224, Wind 180 Grad, 8 Knoten, Piste 25 links, Landung frei.
Piste 25 links, Landung frei, Friese 224.
I wonder how long I'm going to have to sit here for.
Friese 64, rollen Sie zum Abstellplatz der allgemeinen Luftfahrt über Sierra 23.
Oh, I'm doing FS economy. and I just wanted to fly this airplane, but I usually fly this airplane around the Denver area, between Eagle, Denver, Aspen, and those places. So I was like, well, I want to fly this airplane, but I don't want to fly in Denver. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go over and, because there's usually Vatsim is usually alive, like obviously, you know, there's a lot of Vatsim at this time of day in the UK and Germany and all that. I just never take advantage of it. So that's why I decided to fly out of here, is because there's a whole bunch of Vatsim. Here, I'll show you. See, this is all the... here we go. See, I'm right here, and we're going to fly to here, and there's a lot of Vatsim on, you know. But, you know, you look over here in the States, and there's not a whole lot of Vatsim. So, but during the day... Calling November 1399er.
Yes, 1399er, taxi to holding point runway 25 left via Romeo 11.
Hold short 25 left via Romeo 1399.
Tower, good evening again. November 43 XSR is holding short runway 25 center, Lima 9er.
I hope I have enough runway to take off.
November 43 X-ray Sierra, Frankfurt Tower, and join traffic circuit, runway 25 left, and wind 180 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, join the traffic pattern, runway 25 left and runway 25 center is cleared for takeoff, November 43 XSR.
Friese 224, willkommen am Boden. Rollen Sie zum Abstellplatz der allgemeinen Luftfahrt über Romeo Sierra 23.
So I think I can hold short here.
Zum Parkplatz der allgemeinen Luftfahrt über Romeo Sierra 23. Vielen Dank.
This is, and plus this is really cool, Gizmo, because I can hear the other language and I have no idea what they're saying.
Friese 44, November 1500 feet.
Friese 44, roger. Circle right north of the field.
Orbit to the right north of the field.
So I should have enough runway to take off. Frankfurt Tower, November 1399er. Hold short 25 left, Romeo 11.
November 1399er, line up runway 25 left and wait.
Line up and wait, 25 left, 1399. All right, so now we're going to put on the landing lights, strobes, and is that guy landing? He's probably on a, no, he's on a different runway, I hope. I don't want to pull out in front of someone that's landing on top of me. But he told me to come out here and line up and wait. So.
Delta Romeo Romeo, Verkehrsinformation, eine Cessna 172 auf ihrer 11 Uhr Position, 1600 Fuß.
Alright, so this is the runway.
Verkehrsinsicht Cessna, Delta Romeo Romeo.
Friese 44, Verkehrsinformation, eine Cessna 172 auf ihrer 10 Uhr Position, 1300 Fuß.
Verkehrsinsicht Friese
The
44.
that's many GA planes there, so they speak German for VFR. Ah, okay. They aren't meant to be speaking English on Vatsim. Yeah, I mean, the guy knows enough English to give me the instructions, I guess. I mean, if in the other part was the like your departures and arrivals. It's all different.
Please repeat.
Friese 44, sorry, join right downwind, runway 25 left.
Joining right downwind, runway 25 left, Friese 44.
Saying right.
Tower, Cafe 1804, holding short runway 18.
Cafe 1805, Frankfurt Tower, gute, line up runway 18 and wait.
Line up runway 18, Cafe 1805.
Eclipse 13999, wind 180 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 left, cleared for takeoff.
25 left, clear for takeoff, November 1399er. All right. Engines continuous. We're blasting out of here.
Frankfurt Turm, moin moin, Friese 224.
Friese 224, Frankfurt Turm, gute.
Bell 249, Position Abstellplatz für allgemeine Luftfahrt, VFL-Flug nach Egelsbach. Bitte Ausflug über Lima, Information Papa. Bitte schweben.
That's 90.
Friese 224, Lima ist
Gear up.
nicht für Ausflüge geeignet. Ich kann Ihnen Sierra anbieten.
Dann nehmen wir Sierra, Friese 224.
Friese 224, schweben Sie zum Rollhalt Piste 18 über Sierra 25, Romeo Sierra 25, Sierra, QNH 1004, aktive Pisten alle 25 und 18.
Aktive Pisten alle 25 und 18, QNH 1004. Ich schwebe zum Rollhalt der Piste 18 über Sierra 25, Romeo, Sierra 25, Sierra, Friese 224.
November 43, X-ray Sierra, extend downwind, stand by for base. Extend downwind, November 43, XS Sierra. Eclipse 13999, contact Langen radar on 120.8, have a good flight, bye bye.
119er decimal 8, 1399, thanks, we'll see you. 119er.
1805, wind 180 degrees, 8 knots, runway 18,
er 0.8.
Clear to take off runway 8, Cafe 1805.
Friese 44, melden Sie Absichten?
Aufsetzen und durchstarten, Friese 44.
Friese 44,
I think it was 120.8. Oh, jeez. Frankfurt departure, November 1399er, 3,400 for 5,000.
November 1399, Langen radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 130.
Maintain flight level 130, 1399er. That's funny that they call it flight levels. Let's do 2,500. So I'm gonna get back to the chat here in just a second. Gears up, flaps are up. I can turn off that dome light. What's the center? Hey Gizmo, what would center be called? Not Frankfurt. Like, what do I call center? Looks like center is 135.72.
Hang radar, good evening, Cafe 1805, passing flight level 2000 for 4000.
Cafe 1805, Langen radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 110.
Langen radar? Langen? Seems it's a VFR event in EDDF. Oh, well, I picked a good day to do this then, because there was a lot of traffic at that airport. Sure was.
November 1399, contact Langen radar on 135.725.
Langdon radar 135.72, November 1399er. Have a good night. This is fun. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's still fun.
Lufthansa 6413, reduce speed 250 knots, contact Langen radar 128.55, goodbye.
It's called Langer radar. Langer.
Give speed to 250 knots, and can you repeat the frequency, please, Lufthansa 6413? Lufthansa 6413, 128.55. 128.55, thank you, good night, 6413.
Langer radar, November 1399er, flight level 110 for 130.
November 1399er, Langen radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 230, proceed direct Warburg, Whiskey Romeo Bravo.
Climb maintain flight level 230 and clear direct Whiskey Romeo Bravo 1399er.
Emirates 9477, when ready, descend flight level 100 to be level at Itaru.
This one 100
level at Itaru for 9477.
And now I can go straight to
Delta Oscar Mike Uniform X-ray, descend flight level 100.
Dumont flight level 100, ATR64.
1609, request
straight to
lower
there.
flight level.
Austrian 1609, when ready, descend flight level 080 to be leveled at Disk. Delta India Sierra Kilo India.
Descending 70 to be leveled over Disk.
Thanks, Gizmo, for that. I had no idea. I had no idea what... Oh, I need to go to standard, don't I? Forgot the transition levels are all different. I was looking for 18,000, but transition was like 5,000, I think. I'm good now, so now we're good. He didn't correct me on the altitude, so...
Lufthansa 147.
But I put a note. I put a note in the flight plan that I'm new. That I'm new to this airspace. That I don't know anything about it. So. All right. So the next airspace looks like.
And Lufthansa 147 request higher flight level.
EDWW Center. So next question, Gizmo. EDWW. What's the call sign for them?
Climbing 350, Lufthansa 147. Thank you.
I'm assuming.
Cathay 1805, Langen radar identified, climb flight level 330.
It's EDG.
Climb flight level 330, Cathay 1805.
EDGG.
ATR64, contact Langen radar 128.55, have a safe landing, goodbye.
12855, ATR64, danke, gute Nacht.
ED. Here, I'll type it in. ED. Here, I'll show you. That'd be easy. Oh, let me go to IAS.
Flight level 110, cleared Kirax 25 November transition.
140.
Yes, I've had a call. We had some microphone issues, but we're descending 110 Kirax 25 November, Lufthansa 1.
And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So, this is me right there, and I'm going there. So I'm currently in this guy's center, EDGG, so that's Langer radar, and I'm going here to Hanover. So I'm probably going to talk to this guy, EDWW 12392.
782, you're leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
12392.
Unicom 122.8, Scandinavian 782, bye-bye.
So, what do I call this dude? Bremen radar. Cool. I'm writing these down because I may try to fly out here when I see a lot of traffic like I did. This is fun. I've never done this before. Bremen radar. The screen will come back here in a second. Alright, so Bremen radar is 123.92.
Lufthansa 891, you are not flying the KLX-25 November transition.
Yeah, we've had 25 there by mistake, but we're flying towards KLX now, then we have Golf India, correction, the Golf Echo Delta.
Yeah, Lufthansa 891, proceed direct Golf Echo Delta from the present position.
Golf Echo Delta, sorry about that, Lufthansa 891.
Lufthansa 891, contact Langen radar 120.8, good to landung, ciao.
120.8, sorry for the inconvenience, Lufthansa 891, choose.
Looks like I'm okay on icing. There's no rain to speak of. I don't do Vatsim. I have no idea. Apparently you do, buddy, because you know the names of the radars. So how do you know that? You were right 2 out of 2 times. Unless you just watch like streamers or something that fly over here, and that's how you know. But doesn't matter if you fly it or not, you know. Alright, you've reached flight level 230.
Easy 21 Juliet Golf, Langen radar, good evening, identified.
DDV Hannover Airport.
Radar, guten Abend. Ryanair 87 Alpha Yankee, flight level 370 inboard Ryanair.
That's what it has for 27, right?
Ryanair 87 Alpha Yankee, Langen radar identified.
Ginnigan's. Hey, buddy. Doing some flying in Germany. FS Economy. And Gizmo is helping me out with the call signs for like, because I don't know them. I've never, this is well, technically it's my second time on Vatsim, but I think I flew into England, London, Heathrow, but I think I only had the tower to talk to, so this is the first time ever that I have flown in Germany with ATC the entire trip. As long as they stay online, I will. So, but yeah, this is I've been having fun with this. Vatsim was fun for a few days with the new code, but now it's back to peekaboo coverage. Yes, but you know the coverage is always pretty good. Anywhere on the UK during this time of day, like in the US, there's nothing. Like you said, it's peekaboo coverage. So, and that's why I use Pilot Edge during the day. But pretty regularly, you'll have, you know, some coverage. You know, in England, Gatwick, whatever, London Heathrow, all of Germany. So that's why I decided I found an FS Economy job. So there I am, and I'm going to Hanover. Oh, it looks like there's an ATIS 124.1.
You're leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom 122.8, thank you very much for great ATC control. Hello from Russia, до свидания.
Bye-bye.
24.1. And it's cool that, you know, they speak German, a lot of them do, but they also speak English to people like me can actually fly over here. But it's fun because I've never done this before. But you're right, Ginnigan's. Vatsim was lit up like a Christmas tree when the new AFM came out. AFV, and now it's like back to crickets, or at least during the day, you know. But this is nighttime for, you know, everybody on the UK and Germany and, you know, out here. So put that on. So that's why there's ATC. So now, you know, for like FS economy type stuff with simple airplanes. That's why I did this airplane, because this is a simple airplane that only takes a couple seconds to program whatever I needed to do. And I wanted to be able to concentrate on the ATC so I don't mess up too much. 124.1.
Austrian 1609, you're shortly leaving my airspace. Luxembourg is offline, monitor Unicom 122.8, gute Landung, ciao.
0.4 QA.
Austrian 1609, the Unicom 122.8, thanks for your fine service. Bye-bye.
Information Oscar. Out.
Information Oscar.
Hanover Information Oscar. Med report time 2020, expect ILS approach runway 27 left, 27 left, runway 27 left.
Goodbye.
Bremen radar 123.902, November 1399, have a good night.
And we are unable to fly.
Okay, so now I'm on Bremen radar. Thanks again, Gizmo, for telling me ahead of time. Bremen radar, November 1399, flight level 230.
November 1399, Bremen low identified. Expect ILS 27 left.
Plan for ILS 27 left, 1399er. All right. Does anybody know if they will assign me the star? I filed a star in my flight plan. Should I put that in? Don't even know if that star is good for 27 left. Let me see. Well, yeah. The 27 left.
Canadian 611, contact arrival 127, this is 675, goodbye.
127, 675, Canadian 611.
27 left. Where am I at? I'm going straight there. WRB. So let me 27 left. So I'm just gonna put in the star and we'll see what happens. Load arrival. I don't know. 27 left. What? Let me see what choices I have. Actually, have you guys look at the choices with me. So 27 left. Approach. There's a Z. Yeah, 27 left, Z. And I'm gonna do the arrival, what's it called? WR something P. Arrival. WRB8P. I don't even see it. Maybe I'm not. WR 2P? That's 8P. I have no idea what this star is supposed to look like. It shows up as a star. That's weird. Is it 8P? WR? There is no WR. Well, looks like the localizer ILS 27 is this 27 left. 109 transfer 109.5 and then 271. So do 271. I don't see. That's so weird. ILS 27 left Zulu from. Is there a W on here? Yeah, there's the W. WR something 8P. So I guess that one. And is it SAS? Yeah, SAS. Did that mess me up? Nope. So I don't know. I guess if I'm wrong, he'll tell me. I fouled this star. So I'm like 40 miles away. What's this place called again? Bremen radar, November 1399er, request lower.
November 1399, descent level 100.
Flight level 190, I think you said, November 1399. 19er. Whoops.
For information, Oscar. Med report time 2020. Expect ILS approach runway 27 right or 27 left runways and use 27 left and 27 right transition level 70 attention. Departure frequency for all departing aircraft is Bremen radar on frequency 123.920. Wind 240 degrees 2 knots. Cap OK. Temperature 5. Dew point 4 QNH 1003 trend. No significant change. Hannover information, Oscar. Out. Hannover information, Oscar. Med report time 2020, expect ILS approach runway 27 right or 27 left runways in use 27 left and 27 right transition level 70 attention. Departure frequency for all departing aircraft is Bremen radar on frequency 123.920. Wind 240 degrees 2 knots. Cab okay. Temperature 5. Dew point 4 QNH 1003 trend.
Alright, I don't know what that means. There's no icing. Dinnigan says Eurostars are confusing to me because they link by approaches. Yeah, and I heard, or I've read, I should say, or maybe I've heard too, that the stars are assigned by the controller for whichever runway. So I never was assigned the star, I just programmed in. But since he said I was going to use 27 left, I just used one of the stars that's associated with that runway. So he's not yelling at me yet, so I guess it's a good guess. All right, I'm at 290, but I'm like super close. So I'm gonna slow down to like 210 knots. Bremen radar. Bremen radar, November 1399er. I have an approach request current with Oscar.
Yep, Oscar's correct. Descend now, 5,000 feet. QNH 1003.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1003, November 1399er. All right, so we're gonna go to 5,000. We're gonna dive down and I'll reduce the speed to 180. And we're gonna set the QNH for 1003, which is 2962, because I use altimeter settings. So we'll go down to 5,000. And looks like I'm on a bug up the heading. I think I'm good on 27 left. Yep, so that's correct. Put that on 10 miles. In Germany, you fly transitions often. Yeah, buddy, but he didn't assign me this, whatever the star. I just put it in myself because it went with the runway. But he didn't yell at me, but I'm not saying that I'm right. He just didn't assign me a transition for the runway. He just said prep for 27 left. And so the last instruction I had prior to that was I was cleared direct to whatever this VOR is, WRB. I was cleared direct to that, but that was pretty much it. I should see the airport any second. Either way, this was a very entertaining flight because it was a challenge. All right, so looks like GA parking is, that's interesting.
November 1399er, turn right heading 070.
right heading 070-1399er. 070. Heading. Arm the localizer. I think I got a bogey at my 12 o'clock, plus 6'2". There's a lot of, he's 6,000 feet above me. They're all way above me. Let's do takeoff flaps. I'm gonna want the GA ramp, so they're probably gonna taxi me on either Foxtrot or probably Lima Mike to the ramp. The runway is 7,600 feet, so that's plenty of room for this plane. The other reason I want to fly at night when I fly in Germany and England and all that, you know, during the day that I'm doing now, is because I don't have any ortho scenery for any of this area. So it just looks better with just the night lighting than it would stock X-plane, just flat green. So Swiss cheese, hey buddy, how you doing? WRB is Warburg VOR? Yeah, he did say that. I couldn't remember. So most VORs are city names, so I would assume it's probably the same over here in Germany. So Warburg is probably a city in Germany.
November 1399, turn left heading 360.
Left turn heading 360, 1399er. Swiss cheese says, even Chase and chat, or evening. How goes it? It's going good. We're having a good old time flying over here in window defog. And I must be in the clouds. So I'm going to turn on the anti-icing. Localizer's alive.
November 1399, descend 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000, 1399er. There's no terrain around here, is there? No bad terrain? I don't think so. must be in clouds. I don't see anything. It's the view at 14,000. It should be clear
November
skies.
1399, turn left heading 300, clear left 27 left.
Left turn heading 300, cleared ILS 27 left 1399. Go ahead and arm nav for intercepting the localizer. And I'll go ahead and turn on our landing lights. It's pitch black. Am I flying over water or something? I don't see anything. I'm not getting any scenery errors. No, I'm getting them. You should put more data output on your screen. Yeah, right? This has saved me from crashing. So I have my batteries, because with Pilot Edge especially, if you don't have enough volts in the battery, like if you don't have your RPMs set at a certain limit, then you won't be able to transmit or receive in some cases. So I monitor my battery and the amps, and these two bottom lines is pretty much all icing stuff. And then the top line is obviously my, frames and CPU and GPU usage, but I have all these things up because I've had instances where I've needed to have it. Arm approach. I see the airport now. Landing lights are on. Turn off the icing. Window defog. But yeah, once you crash twice because of icing, I'm better at IDing the issue now. Like I know if I start losing altitude or if I start losing power, one of the first things I want to check is icing conditions, but some planes don't really model it that well. So I find it easier to just have all my icing displayed, monitored that way.
November 1399, wind 240 degrees, 2 knots, runway 27 left, clear to land.
27 left, clear to land, 1399. I had installed this new night lighting that I streamed last night. So if these lights look a little different than what you're used to, it's either because the lighting is different in Germany than the States, but I also altered the States lighting. So I don't know if this is it looks similar to what I was looking at last night. So it might be pretty similar. So we're going to do engines. I'll leave them the way they are. That's fine. Autopilot off. Just going to fly this thing in here. need to put a curve in this yoke. It's too sensitive. Gear down. It's pretty cool. Need to stop sightseeing and fly the plane. Slam on the brakes. I'm gonna exit up here on the right. Welcome to Hanover, y'all. We are at Hanover, Germany. That was fun. I'm gonna have to do more of these FS economy flights over here when there's Vatsim people on. Also have to write down the names of these centers. All right, so are my strobes on? Yeah. Strobes off, landing lights off. Bremen radar, November 1399er, off the runway looking for the southern GA ramp. I wonder if he's even going to answer me. I guess not. That's okay. Descent. I'll find it on my own. No lighting on highways out of the cities in Germany. The lighting is a fail. This lighting is a fail. So, do you think it's the lighting that the new lighting that I put in last night? I really like the way it looks, but the lighting in Germany doesn't look like the lighting in the US from what I'm told. Nice landing as usual. Yeah, thanks, buddy. So is the lighting doesn't look realistic at all, huh? So I'm gonna go right there. These are the taxiways here. So we can do on for that. There is a plugin for lighting in the European countries. Really? There's a plugin? So it goes in your X-Plane plugins folder? Because I had to swap out like certain light files within the bitmap X-Plane main, whatever it's called. See what I get paid for this flight on FS Economy. So We're gonna go right on Mike. Whoops. Oh, it's for custom scenery. So it's just like a folder that you drop in the custom scenery and it changes all the lighting to make it more realistic. That'd be good. So this is the South GA ramp that I asked him for, but I guess on Vatsim on the rules might be a little bit different over here, that maybe the centers don't handle ground, but you would think Vatsim would be the same rules no matter where you go, but or maybe he signed off and I just don't know it. He might have given me my landing clearance and said, I'm ducking out. I think my wife might be home. Yep, she's probably just getting home. Custom scenery lighting. Okay, I'll have to look for that. Alright, so I can turn off the taxi lights. Icing is off. Do engines off. Got 99 gallons fuel left. There is a lot of controllers on around here. 12392. Let's see if he's still online. Yeah, he's still online. I'm gonna disconnect from Vatsim. Yeah. Disconnect from that. Complete that flight. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Wife's got home, but that was fun. Appreciate it, guys. Gizmo, thanks for the help, buddy. I couldn't have done it without you, seriously. Telling me all the names of the centers, that was awesome. Because I don't know what to call them. Totally different over here. So yeah, that was good times. We'll do that again. Before I end the flight, let me make sure it took. Yep, so logs, that little trip gave me $3,100 in FS economy. Nice. And I'll check out the YouTube link that you just sent. That can be the plugin. Okay. I'll take a look and I will report back. Y'all have a good rest of your day and we'll see you tomorrow. Is Thursday. Tomorrow's the TBM group flight from Palm Springs to LAX in the ZLA on Pilot Edge. Thursday, my normal time, should be 4 of us flying. So we'll catch y'all tomorrow. See you, Gizmo. Thanks, bud.
224, Delta Alpha 22.
I see, Elegant, she has one more Bravo approaching Hotel Bravo.
Go on, man, let's go. IT RAM, Emirates Maintenance Security, half span 73, thank you, good day. Good day, sir.
1881, that's going to be a Mike Alpha entry, contact the ramp on 3027 for entry to that ramp.
Value 1528, Delta 26.